It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between our visitors and the Green Bay Packers. Leading them, as always, their head coach. These guys just about set to go in this one. Leading the opposing sideline, that's Packers head coach Matt LaFleur. These guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And here we go from Lambeau. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Love on the play fake. That's caught, Tucker Kraft. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First down. 1st and 10.
Ready. Hand off here to Jacobs. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Shotgun now for Love. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down. 4th down. Here comes Kai Kroger to punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. He has it at the 13. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And leading them out, someone who plays with his own signature brand of hero ball at quarterback, it's Cam Ward.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap now to Ward. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. Here he is on 3rd and short. On target to Helm. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. New set of downs from the 37.
It's a gain of 6.
Roy now on 1st down. Ward bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Ward. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. These guys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
Now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And his guys take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their second possession. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Kevin Winston there defensively.
Come on, set.
Back to the air. Love. This is Reed working the right side. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Brings up third down and 9.
Here he goes, third and long. That's him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down throw. Here's Love. This is reeled in by Reed. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
At the 39-yard line.
Love now, off the play action. That's to Reed again. And he looks it forward to the 43-yard line. Kevin Winston in on that tackle. So now here's third and 5.
Now third and 5.
Watch Love.
Stick it in the air. Love. Reed's got it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Smith, red.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Yellow. Ready, ready.
Love looking to pass. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Yellow.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 4.
Love out of the shotgun. It's on target to Williams. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Ready.
To the air with Love. Completed over the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Still a one-possession game in the early stages. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Check white.
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're advancing it well as they face second down.
Check pink.
Once more, it's Love. That one's complete over the middle. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. On the sneak, it's Long. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
10 seconds.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
Smith red.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacob. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Ready, ready. Black, next.
Love from the gun. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The visitors and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Here's Ward. Escapes the pocket. This finds Bellinger. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. It's Edelman downfield. He's got it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Come on. Set. Hot 7.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. First down, and they go right back to it. And he stopped right as he reaches the 10. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
First and goal.
Here we go.
The 10-yard line.
Ready.
Now looking to throw with Ward. Chased out to his right.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Running is Pacheco, and he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Packers 7.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. This return starts at the 5. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. The Packers and receiver Jaden Reed set to take over once again. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. This one taken in by Kraft. He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
15 yards on the play. Let's go for a Packers first down.
Play action, Love. Has it to his from the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And the defense has it. Defense recovers, that's a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
A first down carry for Pacheco. And they limit the damage just to 3 yards on that game. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
At the 44-yard
60
line.
Bison. 60 Bison.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what we could call a first mistake throwing the ball. They still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Lambeau after this. New set of downs for him from the 31. First and 10 here. Ward hits his running back. And the Packers secure it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And Green Bay takes this one back for the touchdown. The Packers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. No one else he'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number one, make the recovery, or number two, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
Going after it from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Packers tie things up at 14. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The visitors are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Complete to Alec Iomanner.
First down throw here for Ward. Out left, Iomanner makes the grab. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
Ready, set.
All set now, 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz here. Ward sends this to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Working now from the gun. That's Iomanner with a catch out right. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Now Now ahead of third down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout.
Come on. Set. Go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Complete left side to Robinson. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Hurry.
We're trying to get set here in a hurry.
10 yards. And a first down.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
At the 15-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up second and 7.
Going to throw this one. Ward. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. These guys take the lead just before halftime. That one splits the uprights. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Here we go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now.
Tilt against Kansas City. And this is Ashton Jeanty. He only needs a little bit of breathing room, and he knows what to do with it. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots as they host the New York.
See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The visitors are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Results in a first down.
70 Lions. Ready.
From the red zone on first. Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he carries it in for the touchdown. These guys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys double their lead to 14. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. His return starts at the 5. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. That one's complete right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
At the 32-yard line.
Black. Hut. Go. Hut.
Love out of the shotgun. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Come on, set.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Completed over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Gain on the play. That's good.
Play fake, it's Love. Connects with Riley. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 2nd down now, they need 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Ready,
7.
ready, set.
At the
45.
38-yard line.
Love now, off the play action. That's complete to Reed, out left. And the stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs.
That's a gain
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Opposite. Green.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Packers first down.
Set.
1st and 10
Red,
at the
38.
31-yard line.
Cut.
Throwing on 1st down, Love. Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Packers first down. 1st and 10
Smith,
at the
red.
19-yard line.
Taken in by Williams outright. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
And 9 at the 19-yard
Ready.
line.
To the air with Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Blue check.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Opposite.
Once
Green.
more, it's Love. Once again, it's a pass caught by Reed. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Yards on the play. And the Packers
Fight.
first
97.
down.
33. Yellow.
And goal at the 6-yard line.
And again, Love. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers start the 2nd half with some needed points. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Packers chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Packers 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Come on. Set.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Incomplete.
Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line.
Packers take over.
The Packers and Matthew Golden ready to take over once again on offense. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Quick. Yellow.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Check white.
Jacobs gets it on the drum. And he gets him around 6 there. Stopped by Cedric Gray.
Black walk.
3rd and just 2 to go.
7-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. It's on target to Williams. And in a blink, they are off to to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th.
Yellow. Line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now Love on the play fake. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Packers first down.
Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
4 yards. That's another Packers.
Jacobs running behind center. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Love finds the in route complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Come on, set.
Here's Love. This one to Williams out left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Throwing, it's Love. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers now trail by just a point in the 4th. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Their offense ready to take the field now. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
2nd down run by Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Pressure coming. Here's Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. On now comes their punter. Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Packers all set to get back out there. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. All in left side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready.
At the 32-yard line.
Yellow.
Love out of the shotgun. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
And the Packers
Quick.
first down.
Yellow. Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard
A
line.
give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. The bounce outside yields a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings
Let's
up
go now.
2nd and 7.
50. Green. Set. Cut.
Shotgun now for Love. It's lead downfield, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
That's good for a Packers first down.
Blue check.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
There's Love to throw. And they're going to give him the 24-yard line. He stopped a step short of that first down marker. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
40.
1.
Hut.
They'll run it. Here's Jacobs. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Packers, first down. First and
Smith,
10
red.
at the
They stick with Jacobs. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Smith, red.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him.
Smith, red.
He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
For the field goal, a 30-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
The visitors are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, it's Ward. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And he's tackled for a short gain. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. These guys down by only 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Not going to throw this one. Ward. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. And the Packers make the play that should win them this game.
Intercepted.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Block 40. Ready.
This is Jacobs running left. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9
Black block.
at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Check. 52 blue. Ready.
Back to throw. He brushed him off with ease. He has the Packer first down, and Brock, that should be enough to win this game.
7-yard gain.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the